Hello and good day, sir. My name is Tommy Lee and we are from Group 4 with the case study of the Sarawak Corridor of Renewable Energy, which is known as SCORE, and its scandal in 2011. We will be presenting our title, Unraveling the SCORE Scandal, Engineering Ethics Under Scrutiny. So here's our team. And here's a quick background of the SCORE project. So SCORE was introduced as a visionary project in 2008. It was launched by then the 5th Prime Minister, Tun Abdullah Badawi. So this project, it encompasses an expansive area of 70,709 square kilometers, and it boasts to achieve 334 billion in total investments. So this project, it aimed to harness Sarawak's renewable energy potential, promising economic growth and energy sustainability. So it was meant to be a shining example of sustainable energy development and a beacon for Sarawak's economic future. We will go beyond the headlines to understand the intricacies of this scandal and dive into the ethical responsibilities of the engineering professionals must uphold.
Digging deeper into SCORE, we uncover the disturbing irregularities that will come to define this project. These irregularities including financial improprieties, unethical practices, and mismanagement. Perhaps the most significant issue was the allegation of corruption and embezzlement. It was alleged that individuals involved in the project were engaging in corrupt practices, diverting project funds for their personal gain. This is not only raised serious ethical concern but also had a direct impact on the project financial health. Instead of funds being dedicated to the project development, these funds were allegedly siphoned off for personal enrichment. Its misallocation of resources directly impeded the project progress, and it did not have the necessary financial backing to meet its milestone. Another key issue was the lack of transparency in the awarding of contract. It was claimed that contracts were awarded without proper due diligence and without fair competition. This raised concern about potential overpricing and the selection of contractors who may not have been the best fit for the project. The absence of fair competition and potential overpricing raised concern about the efficiency of the work being done within the project. It was feared that without proper oversight and competitive bidding, the quality of the work could suffer. The irregularity within the SCORE project had consequences that extended beyond the project itself. There is question about the broader implication for the field of engineering and renewable energy development. These irregularities have significant consequences for the project success and the sector of engineering and renewable energy development. Addressing this issue and their implication require comprehensive investigation and potential reform to prevent similar problems in the future.
So, the SCORE scandal forces us to confront the ethical responsibilities of the engineers. Engineers are not just technical experts, they are stewards of public safety and trust. The integrity of their work is paramount. The principles of transparency, accountability, and honesty should guide every step of a project. In the case of SCORE, ethical obligations were overlooked, putting at risk not only the project's success, but also the well-being of the communities it was intended to serve. Engineers and officials involved in the project had a duty to the public, their profession, and the environment. Regrettably, this principle was disregarded.
So the regulatory framework in place for a project like SCORE is designed to prevent the very misconduct that transpired. The Malaysian government has established regulation and oversight bodies to ensure that large-scale projects adhere to ethical and legal standards. So here I will explain some aspects that should be followed, which investigate. It will usually be conducted by the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission or SPRM. Next is anti-corruption law. By following the MACC Act in 2009, they check if anyone violated the country's law against the corruption. And third is the contract obligation. They will review the agreement and contract for the project to make sure they follow the rules, and if they didn't, there could be legal consequences. And lastly, accountability. The government just wanted to make sure people involved in the project took responsibilities for their action and were open and be honest. Hence, what can I say about these scandals? It can be complex and it may take years to resolve. So after the SCORE scandals, there were legal consequences. Some individuals and entities involved in the irregularities face prosecution, leading to penalties such as fines and imprisonment. Nonetheless, the damage to project reputation had already been done.
Here, I can provide you with some of the information on the environmental and social implication of the score scandal, where it is critical to consider. The mismanagement and corruption within the project not only wasted the public resources, but also had detrimental effects on the environmental. In a project meant to promote renewable energy, these actions undermine its core purposes. Furthermore, the scandal raised questions about the socio-economic impact on local communities, where the promised benefits of economic growth and job opportunities were jeopardized, affecting the livelihoods of those who depended on the project's success.
Okay, now, so we're on to questions. So first, I would like to ask Alya. So how can transparency and accountability be enhanced in public projects to prevent similar scandals?
Regarding the second question, I would say an open bidding and competition, where encouraging to open bidding and competition for contracts will reduce the potential for corruption and favoritism. Or maybe they can establish a transparent process for awarding contracts based on their merit and values instead.
Thank you, Alya, for your suggestions. So right now, I would like to give it to Tern Jia Chie. So what do you say about other than Alya's suggestion and answer?
Other than that, it can enhance by the public disclosure requirements, such as implement the requirements for public disclosure of project details, including the budgets, contracts, and progress reports. This transparency allows the public to scrutinize and hold the project stakeholders accountable.
Okay, thank you very much to Tern and my fellow group members. So here I would like to give a conclusion and to conclude that the score scandal serves as a stark reminder that the imperative role of engineering ethics. So engineers and officials must adhere to ethical standards to prevent scandals like score from recurring. So this case underscores the significance of transparency, accountability, and trust in the realm of engineering and renewable energy development. So that's all from our group. Thank you.